Coming up, a Lowndes County teenager is arrested in connection to a hit-and-run death.
And gas prices are on the decline again in Valdosta.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Zykeer McKnight.
And I'm Taylor Morrell. According to the Georgia and Florida law enforcement agencies, a Daytona Beach hit-and-run death has led to the arrest of a Lowndes County teenager. 18-year-old Christopher Moore was arrested and charged with felony leaving the scene of a crash with a death. Moore was taken to the Lowndes County Jail but is expected to be transferred to Volusia County, Florida. Daytona Beach officials were offering a $20,000 reward to anyone who had information on the hit-and-run death that led to the driver's arrest. According to reports, the arrest happened after police identified the green 2000 Dodge Caravan as belonging to another Lowndes County teenager who hasn't been charged in the case.
Gas prices are on their way back down again in Valdosta. According to GasBuddy.com, the lowest price for a gallon of regular gasoline was reported at a store on US 84 for $1.78. It's also reported 60 retailers in Lowndes County selling gas less than $2 a gallon Sunday compared to 58 the previous Sunday. Statewide, the average price of auto fuel has also dropped from being $2.03 to just $2.
The Georgia Department of Transportation has various projects underway for roadways and bridges in the area. One project involves placing bridges over 5 and 10-mile creeks. These changes will result in traffic detours. The existing 5-mile creek bridge is closing and the 10-mile creek bridge will be open to local traffic. Construction work on the bridges will begin next Monday and 5-mile and 10-mile creeks on the SR 64 near Lakeland.
Georgia recently passed a new gun law that allows passengers to carry weapons into airports without any consequences. Now the local airports is trying to adjust to this new regulation. Reporter Avery Stevens has more on the story.
Though it seems that security has tightened due to terrorist acts and violent acts around the world, a new gun law has passed in Georgia, allowing passengers easier access to carry weapons into the airport.
The old Georgia regulations stated that if a passenger was caught with a handgun, he or she would be charged with a misdemeanor. Now, the recently passed law states that if a passenger is caught with a handgun, he or she would be sent home.
The law is a good idea only because a lot of passengers are forgetful of like guns, or even if they don't know the regulations on how the airport works as far as guns are concerned. I think it's a good idea.
While many people see the law as a good thing, many people also see it as a hindrance.
Because with all like the recent, it's not just having a gun, it's in the light of events that have been happening. Gun safety in airports has to be a little bit more regulated than it is anywhere else. Things have to be more safe for passengers traveling through the airports. There are issues with having a gun in the airport because you don't know the sanity of the person that has the gun. I wish we were all sane, but unfortunately some people that do have guns aren't.
As you would expect, this law is causing much controversy and many anti-gun groups are looking to get it banned. For News Valdosta, I'm Avery Stevens.
Last week, the Williams Investment Corporation held a groundbreaking ceremony for its new Comfort Inn and Suites on US 84. The Valdosta Lowndes County Chamber of Commerce's Ambassador Committee was also present for the ceremony. Reportedly, the new hotel will have 95 rooms, and the suites will be larger than normal rooms and more accommodating to longer-staying guests. The hotel will also have a manager's reception starting tomorrow until Thursday. The manager's reception will include wine and hors d'oeuvres.
The Valdosta Board of Education took concerns of black contractors under advisement after a meeting Friday afternoon. Reverend Darrell Neal said statistics and other research shows a lack of both local and minority contractors being awarded bids for the new Valdosta High School construction project. The bid packages awarded more than $29 million to local contractors and subcontractors, but only one For a little over 4,000 went to one single African American. Neal said the Southern Christian Leadership Council, representing minority contractors, is willing to launch a federal complaint against the school board since the project receives federal funding.
When we return, if you're looking for a job, the search may be over because a local career day is right around the corner.
And Georgia Military College Prep School is closed today, but how will that affect Valdosta? Find out when we return.
That's slow. That's slow. That's slow and below the top. Seriously.
I got my MBA online at VSU. As a working mom who travels on business, I needed an MBA program that fit my schedule and allowed me to balance both my work and home life. VSU's Web MBA was perfect. I was able to spend time with my family in the evenings and then complete my assignments. My MBA is one of my greatest accomplishments. It was hard work, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. Don't wait. Start your MBA today.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
An upcoming job fair will offer people a chance not only to find jobs, but to brush up on their interview skills as well. Career Day will be held at the Valdosta Lowndes County Library on Saturday, April 23rd. Sponsors include the Valdosta Career Center and Wiregrass Georgia Technical College. Prior to the fair, potential job applicants who need help completing job applications, building a resume, and finding tips for a successful job interview should contact the Georgia Department of Labor. To register, contact the City of Valdosta Human Resource Department.
The city of Milledgeville is experiencing an issue with the city's main water line, causing water pressure to drop and residents to boil water. The issue with the water line have caused closure and changes to Georgia Military College operations today and tomorrow. The Valdosta campus and other campuses around the state are not affected. The Milledgeville Prep School is closed today. The college is open today, but all strenuous outdoor activities are canceled. For more information on closures, please visit Georgia Military College website.
Some Valdosta and Lowndes County students got a unique opportunity over their spring break. VSU's Camp Discovery Spring Break Edition gave kids ages 8 to 10 the chance to create their own video game. The kids learned all about graphics, sound, and coding, amongst various other topics. The program was sponsored through Region Center for the Continuing Education and Black Rocket Video Games.
This week, students, faculty, and staff of Lowndes and Valdosta Schools districts are planning to wear purple to show their support for military children in the district and across the world. Troops risk their lives day in and day out to protect this country, so the students plan to honor them with pride by wearing purple this Friday.
United Healthcare says it is not offering Georgia health plans for their insurance exchange in 2017. United has warned that it might not be able to provide insurance due to financial losses. In January, the company reported losing $720 million nationally on its 2015 health plans. It said the reason for the losses were more than expected, people enrolling and sicker people registering for the health plans. May 11th is the deadline for companies to tell the government their exchange plans for the next year.
You may remember the fatal food fire that cost Diane Calhoun her life in Valdosta last December. New figures show that each year, home fires cause more than 2,600 deaths, 12,000 injuries, and $7.1 billion in direct property damages, according to redcross.org. As the temperature continues to climb, it's important for you and your family to have an escape plan and remember these safety tips. If the smoke alarm sounds, get out and stay out. If you have to get through smoke, get low and stay low, and call your local fire department from outside your home.
In recognition of the National Volunteer Week, Hospice of South Georgia and its Hospice Care Center, the Langdale Hospice House, are honoring the volunteers who bring compassion, support, and dignity to those facing a serious, life-limiting illness. Hospice of South Georgia and Langdale Hospice House have expressed their appreciation and gratitude to volunteers for making a difference in the patients' lives.
It's time for another short break, and then we'll be back with the local weather from Kendrick King.
So stay with us.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's see what today's weather will be with weather anchor Kendrick King. Kendrick?
Thanks, ladies. Today will be a mostly sunny day with clear skies throughout the day. The high for today will be 84 degrees with no chance of rain. It will get a little windy, so you can put on those comfortable clothes and enjoy the weather and expect the breeze to cool you down. Tonight, the temperature will drop down to 60 degrees with a 40% chance of rain. The skies will be mostly cloudy throughout the night with possible showers heading our way. There will be light and variable winds as well, so if you're planning on going out tonight, make sure to wear a jacket and have an umbrella close by. Tonight, we can expect scattered showers throughout the day with a high of 81 degrees. Winds will be picking up as well, with the skies being cloudy throughout the day. Be prepared for a cooler night because the low is expected to be 62 degrees with the wind still blowing as the night progresses. The UV index for today is a 9 on the 10-point scale. This is very high, meaning the sun will be out in full force. Make sure to use SPF 15 to block any harmful radiation and damages to your skin. If you have allergies, today might not be the day to go outside, but be very cautious while you're outside today. Today's pollen count is at a high level. The trees in the local area are the main source of the pollen that the city is receiving. The top allergens to look out for today are oak, birch, and sweet gum. Well, that's all I have for the weather today. Back to you ladies at the news desk.
Thanks, Kendrick. Coming up, we'll take a look at the latest in local sports.
So stay with us.
Body language. Without saying a word, it can tell you so much. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
Get your ass suit. You're not sitting here. Yes, I am. Move. Move. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
Welcome back.
Now it's time to check in with sports anchor Kawan Cook. Kawan?
The Lounge soccer team looks to continue its dominant season this Tuesday against region opponent Colquitt County. The teams faced off earlier this season on March 22nd in a close match that the Vikings found a way to slide out of a 3-2 victory. This should be another exciting game for the team. The Vikings only have one game remaining in the regular season. The baseball regular season in the area is slowly coming to an end. Let's see who is playing great ball as the state playoffs are approaching. The Valwood baseball team played great in the Frederica baseball tournament this weekend. The team won every game. Starting Friday, they beat Hilton Head Academy 10-2, and in Game 2, they defeated Bethlehem Christian 9-7. The team played in the final of the tournament against Frederica Academy and came out on top with a similar score as Game 2, 9-7. The team is now 8-5 this season and 5-0 in the region. Their next game will be today against region opponent Westfield School. The Lounge baseball team is looking to get back on the right path after being shut out by Tift County 10-0 on Friday. The Vikings have not won a region game all season and have played each team in the region once already. This team is playing for pride more than a playoff spot, with their record being 7-12. Maybe next year we could possibly see a postseason run, but this year Lounge chances has faded away. The team's next game will be today on the road against Ware County. The Georgia Christian baseball team is riding a 2-game losing streak and looks to bounce back strong with only 2 games remaining this season. The Generals' next game will be Friday against Southwest Georgia Academy. The two teams have played earlier this season, but the Generals were dominated 16-2. The Generals look to even up the season series and come out with a big win. The team is 2-2 on the season, and they look to win out to punch a ticket to the state playoffs. With 3 games remaining, the Valdosta High School baseball team has a critical stretch of region games approaching. First stop, they take on the Tift County this Tuesday at home. Last time the teams met on March 22nd, the Wildcats came out with a 7-1 victory. Both teams are 5-4 in region play, so this could possibly push someone into the playoffs or cut someone's postseason dreams away. With this win, the Wildcats will sweep Tift County on the season series. That's all I have for today in sports. Now let's get back to you ladies at the news desk.
Thanks, Kawan. Coming up, find out how the local library is celebrating National Library Week.
We'll have all these stories and more, so don't go away.
It's the Ogre Deck phone. I didn't even think these things worked. Hello? Oh, it's for you.
This is one amazing truffula tree. Can you imagine a place where these grow everywhere? Yes, it's called the forest, a magical place to enjoy with your family. Ooh. So discover the forest and explore all the wonder that's there. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
And we're back with News Valdosta.
This week is National Library Week, which means it's time to celebrate the contributions of our nation's libraries and librarians. To celebrate, the Valdosta Lowndes County Library is going out to local schools and hosting events all week. The first event will be Just Dance Party for Teens tomorrow afternoon from 4 to 6 o'clock. You can call the library's reference desk for more information.
The downtown Valdosta area is gearing up for an evening art walk on May 6th. For $20 a person, participants can visit downtown Valdosta's iconic art scene, the Artists on Ashley, Kaleidoscope Gallery, and Emporium, and many more. The art walk will also feature wine tasting at select locations throughout the walk. Proceeds from the art walk will go downtown beautification projects.
I'm Zakir McKnight. Thanks for watching our program today.
And I'm Taylor Morrell. Join us again tomorrow for more News Valdosta. Have a great day.